Hello. Namaste, my lovelies. Welcome. Welcome to another live stream, another moment with the angels. We had a slight problem, but it's all set now. It looks like it's working. I hope it is. Whoever is joining me live, please let me know in the chat if you can hear me and if you can see me and if everything is working, please, so we can start. You can see me. Cool. Thank you, Becca. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. Last week I couldn't manage to come live, but I'm here now. We're about to start the month of September, and this week I decided to bring in the angels talk. We just have a little chat with them and check what messages they have for us for this month, what we need to be working on, what we can expect. Actually, this is what they're saying, what we can expect for the month of September, and what energies are surrounding us. Hi, Ileana. Welcome back, my dear. Good to see you here again. Yeah, and let's see how it goes. Whoever is also live with me, if you want to request your live reading, the link is down below. Okay, the session is gonna last for now a little bit less than 1 hour, so yeah, just make sure you do that. And then by tomorrow the messages will be deleted from the video, and we're gonna stay only with the angel chat parts, the angel messages for September. Hi, Minnie. Welcome. Good evening. I hope you guys are doing well. So, before we begin, let's just take a few deep breaths. I've had a busy week, but it's been good. I'm glad, Becca. Good. Busy is good. It is good. As long as you're recharging and taking time for yourself, you're good to go. So, take a deep breath, everyone. Let's just cleanse the energy a little bit, okay? Let's just receive the angels. Let's just get centered so we can be connected through love and through our hearts. We can be opening this space of peace, of connection. This is what we're here for. So let's all get connected now. It doesn't matter where we are in the spiritual plane, we are all together now. We're all connected now and always, as the angels say. So just breathe and let's just relax and let go a little bit of everything else, everything that happened this week, everything we're expecting for the upcoming week. Let's just all let it go for now and just be present. Breathing and connecting with our hearts, with our energies, getting centered. Bringing in the angels closer to us, letting go of expectations, releasing the tension on your shoulders, the angels are saying. Just drop your shoulders and allow yourself to be here. No rush. Just enjoying the moment and being grateful for being here. Being grateful for being who you are and for choosing to stop by and to be here with yourself, with the angels, with all of us. Let's all take a deep breath in together. Hold it. And then slowly release. Cool. Nice. All right. I guess we're ready. I guess we are ready. Mimi, hello. Ah, no, I said hello to you already. Hi, Tony. Becca, ready for this call. Hi, Isla. Welcome back. After so long, got to join. Oh, I'm glad you're here. Angela, hi, sweetheart. Welcome. I love your name. So, okay, I hope you guys are ready. Let's see what the angels have for us. And let's see what can we expect, right? There's a lot of energy aligned with dreams in September. That's what the angels were telling me. There's a lot of action coming through during the month of September, things that we need to do, not delaying it anymore, because September holds a very powerful energy, and we need to be open for this. Because okay, these cards here, because September we have the equinox as well. So there's a lot of things to be working on, and to be changing and to be moving during the month of September. So make sure you also connect with yourself and connect with the things that you are planning to do, and really, really make an extra effort to bring it to action and to do what needs to be done without delays anymore. Now, okay, so the card we have here, and this is something that we all need to be thinking about in September, is the card is passed over loved ones. So it's really about ancestors, okay? And the card talks about comfort, forgiveness, support. So it's really okay. So the angels are saying here, it's about rituals, it's about honoring our ancestors. What's really interesting is that I don't know if you guys have been feeling it, but for some reason, I have been feeling the energy of Halloween so strongly in this past weeks. I don't know why. I think this year Halloween is going to be so strong and so powerful. And now the angels are talking about this as well, ancestors and everything. So we need to be very focused on this energy and getting ready for this is what they're saying now, this huge shift that is going to happen in that energy that Halloween is bringing us this year. And that's very connected with our ancestors, things that we need to be healing right now, things that we need to be letting go. They're saying healing healing our past, our families and ancestors, healing energies that we carry from them, because we all do through our DNA. Healing this is actually a gift that we're giving to those who are coming after us, so they won't need to do a lot of ancestor healing, after us. So since we are all here, we are connected, that means you guys, you have, at least a little bit of, more conscious understanding about spirituality and energy and spiritual awakening and all these things. So since you are more aware, you are more spiritually awakened, take this responsibility when it comes to healing the past and healing things that perhaps you can even that's what they're saying, you don't even need to go far, too far in the past. Just by observing your family, your parents and your siblings, your grandparents, you can notice some patterns that through you can be healed. Okay, for example, which is something that is very common and I always receive people asking me help with this. For example, parents that are narcissists, or I don't know, cold parents that are not very, very loving and very, close to the children, or I don't know, like too demanding, parents that were too demanding, or even grandparents that, we still have a lot of our grandparents and great grandparents energy, because they all went through the wars. They still carry the energy of world wars and everything. So there's a lot of this very very rigid kind of education that still lives within us, and we need to look into that. The angels are saying pay attention to the way you're treating those around you as well, especially if you have kids or if you have nieces and nephews. Have a look at the way you're treating them, because sometimes the lack of patience, or sometimes being too harsh on them, or being too strict with them, comes from this ancestor energy that needs to be healed within us and not in the child. So they're really inviting us to look into these patterns in us that we are carrying from our parents. Okay. For example, let's say I was talking about narcissists, right? I'm not saying that you are a narcissist now, but I'm saying that you still carry the fear, or you still carry that vibration, because that's where you came from. So you need to be looking at yourself, what hurts you and what triggers you. Okay, now the word trigger is very strong. So you need to be observing what is triggering you now, in order for you to choose what to let go of and what to heal. It's Remember, guys, it's all about self observation, it's all about self understanding. The angels are saying it's time to let go of judgment around everyone else, and it's time to look at yourself and the way you feel when people do whatever they do. Okay, because we cannot change their actions, we cannot change their beliefs. We have to let them go. We have to let them be what they are and do what they want to do. We have to work and to deal with the things that they are generating and creating within us with their actions. We need to look at the trigger. We need to understand what is causing that anger, or that pain, or that sadness, or that frustration, because all these feelings, they are negative feelings, they are negative energies that we are holding within us. So of course, it's okay to be sad, it's okay to be angry, and you need to acknowledge the feeling. That's where the problem is, because we try to hide it. We put on the angels they have been using this comparison a lot lately. We put on masks to pretend that it's okay, but we need to be honest, and we need to heal it. We need to let go. Especially they're talking especially about parents, siblings, grandparents, like immediate family. So take a look at the way you're feeling and what is being triggered, and deal with it, heal it. Okay, don't it's not going to change anything if you get all mad at the world, or at people around you. That's just going to lower your vibration. It's not going to help you in any way. It's not going to help nothing. It's not going to change anything. The only thing to change, the only way to change and to shift to a higher vibration, is by acknowledging what is being triggered in you, and choosing to overcome it, choosing to heal it. That's why they're talking about forgiveness in the card. Forgiveness is super important, okay, right now. And they're even saying, if there is something um, that right now you're trying to accomplish, you're trying to do, but you're not doing it, you're postponing it, you've been giving, so many excuses. Have a look at the things you need to heal through your ancestors, the things you need to heal through your family, because the energy that is, okay, I was going to say might, but they're saying is blocking you from actually taking the next step, is some is the belief that is being within you, is the feeling, is the energy that needs to be shifted. Okay, especially the need for acceptance, they're saying, because we expect the acceptance of family members when it comes to the things we do. And we tend to do things in our lives that are in the same, um, how do you say it's in the same expectation that they have. Okay, for example, let's say you want to dye your hair green, but you never do it because you fear what your family is going to say, or I don't know, or you want to finally, I don't know, work with healing, but you fear that your parents are going to say that's ridiculous, don't do it. Okay, or whatever it is. You need to look at yourself and work through the need of acceptance when it comes to family members. You need to accept yourself first, and if you're still looking into the acceptance from those around you, that means you have healing work to do. That means there are stuff from childhood, from ancestors that that you're holding within, and that needs to be shifted. So look into this vibration and understand what exactly is it that you need to be working on in order for you to really do the things that you want to do and accomplish in the month of September. Let me see what else they're going to say here. Okay, two cards. We have, you see, we have Archangel Raziel and Archangel Metatron talking about this. Raziel bringing in mysteries and Metatron bringing in transformation. These cards are really cute. So that's what they're saying here. There's a lot of healing to happen. You need to work through things. Okay, Raziel is saying there are some things that you don't even need to understand. You don't even need to know what it is, as long as you're willing to heal it and willing to let that go. Okay, it's not everything needs to be acknowledged, because sometimes we don't know what it is that we need to heal. We're not aware of it. But the more you work on yourself, the more aware you get, the more understanding you get when it comes to yourself and to your energy and to your vibration. So this is what Raziel is saying. Even if you're starting from a place where you have no idea what you need to heal, where you cannot actually look at yourself and understand what are these triggers, just start some kind of healing work, just start some kind of meditation, something that will raise your vibration and will trigger a healing process inside of you, instead of triggering negative thoughts and opinions and emotions. So whenever something negative happens inside of you, acknowledge that you're not feeling well and do something about it, and it starts the healing process, even if you don't understand exactly where that's coming from. Okay. And then that's why Metatron brings in transformation. As I mentioned, September is bringing a lot. That's what Metatron is showing me. It's kind of like like the turning point. It's a very strong energy when it comes to really beginning what you want, starting new projects, or really evolving when it comes to bringing more light and love into the world. Because when we're doing something that resonates with us and that we love, we are actually bringing in love and light to the planet, even if you think it has nothing to do with it. Even if you are like, I don't know, if your dream is to be a driver, is to be a taxi driver, I don't know, still, if you are happy about it and if you are feeling connected with it, your vibration, your light shines, and through your light, you're actually helping people. Whoever is going to be in your taxi cab, it's going to be very happy and going to be treated well. So this is it, it's like a trail, it's like a trace of energy that we live, as we work through our own process, as we work through our own healing, because we start to expand and to grow and to become someone better and to become someone brighter. So you need to allow yourself to transform. You need to allow yourself to let go of beliefs. There are many beliefs that need to be healed. There are many beliefs that need to be transformed, and that we all, as a collective, we need to let go. Okay, there's so much separation happening right now for so many stupid reasons. People fighting over vaccines, and people fighting over politics, and people fighting over whether we should receive, for example, if the countries should be open to receive those from Afghanistan or not, or why, there's always this fight, and there's always reasons for people to get into these discussions and arguments and super negative energies. And this is what they're talking about. We need to change it, we need to transform this. Okay, so be yourself, the one who is going to be healing yourself and getting into a better place and understanding, and bringing a different perspective over all of this. Don't, please be careful with this. Don't get lost into this fights and into these energies, because I've been seeing so much about this, even in very spiritual people, very evolved people, in the spiritual community, people that are very famous, and they are feeding this separation. And we need to just let go, and we need to accept one another, and we need to heal ourselves, and we need to embrace love and not fear and not anger and not judgment. So just do what you want to do and accept what other people want to do, and that's the way it goes. Okay, that's why they're talking about all these ancestors, because it makes even more sense now. Because as a collective, there's so much that we hold, even if we don't know about it, but there's so much that we hold within us from so long, since, I don't know, since the Bible was created, and all these beliefs and all these fears and all these separations and all these things that society always tells us that we need to do. And we need to start to get ourselves free from that, and to really choose wisely to heal ourselves. It's not about healing others. It's not about convincing anyone if they should or shouldn't take the vaccine, convincing anyone if they should do something or not. It's about you. What do you believe, and what do you want for yourself? Stand up for that, do that. But you don't need to be spreading hatred or separation just to make sure you prove yourself right. Okay, you need to be at peace with yourself and heal all these energies. We all have, as I mentioned, we all have so much to heal from the past. Slavery and everything that our planet has been carrying for so many years. So there's so much coming to the surface, and we, as light workers, as spiritual people, as conscious people, we need to look at this, and we need to embrace these energies with love and not with separation and hatred. Okay, so make sure you look into yourself right now, because as a collective, we depend on one another. We depend on how much healing we are doing inside of us in order for the collective to be expanding. Okay, we're not going to expand the collective so we feel better. It's the other way around. We need to expand so the collective will expand. Okay, so make sure you are looking into the triggers, and you're looking into where you're placing yourself right now. Don't, I repeat, they're asking me to repeat this. Don't get lost in these negative vibrations about all of these things that are being discussed right now. Be careful with the news. Just, be at peace. Cultivate love inside of you. Look into your own healing. Raise your vibration. They're saying change your perspective. Metatron saying this: change your perspective over the world you are living in right now. Okay, because you can be living in a horrible place, or you can be living in a peaceful and loving place. It's really about perspective, and it's really about how much you are healing yourself to feel that way. Because if we're not feeling at peace, or if you're not feeling love in ourselves, in our hearts, in our lives, that means we are living in fear. That means we're living in a negative vibration, and we can shift that. We always have the opportunity to get out of there and see things from a different place and experience things from a different place. Remember that the things that we experience come from within, come from the vibration we are in. So it's really about acceptance, forgiveness, as they have mentioned. Don't blame people that did wrong in the past as well, ancestors and everything. Okay, just be in charge right now. Take responsibility for the way you're feeling, for the things that you want, heal yourself, really actively heal yourself. Don't delay it anymore. Don't leave it for later. Don't be lazy with it. This is not the moment to be lazy with your healing and with your growth. This is a moment to be very hands on when it comes to shifting the collective through your individual experiences. Okay, I hope it's making sense, guys. It's a very, very needed energy. Metatron is saying it's very needed right now to be experiencing this. Okay, to be finally be awakening. If you're looking into spirituality, into spiritual awakening, be it. Don't just read about it. Don't just watch videos, but be it. Take action. Do what needs to be done in order for yourself to heal and to grow and to expand, to raise your vibration, because that's the only way to go. That's the only way things will be changing in our experience as humankind. And you see, and then the last card we have is the empowerment. So look how wonderful this is. Okay, they because Metatron and Raziel, they are extremely powerful archangels. They are very high vibration. They don't work so much with our human issues as Archangel Michael does. They are much more at a conscious level, at a spiritual level. And they are bringing us empowerment. And that's what they're saying. We are here today to empower you to really do the work, to show you that you can do it, to show you to, okay, pay attention to this as well. Don't fall into the trap of thinking that, oh my God, but I'm just me. If I'm the only one changing, I'm never going to manage to change anything because we are just so few. Don't fall into that trap, okay? Because light is much more powerful. Love is much more powerful. It doesn't matter how many of us are doing this. What matters is that we are doing it. It's the same as, pollution, or, separating the trash, or eating meat or not eating meat, whatever it is. No separation. Just do what you want, but feel empowered enough to do the work, to do the healing, to take care of yourself, to raise your vibration, because that's what Metatron is saying. The only way to change things is through us. The universe is not going to change anything. The universe is not going to suddenly send Jesus to planet Earth and Jesus is going to heal everything, is going to change everything, and everyone's going to rise to a 5D experience. No, okay? It's through us. We are in charge. We are one. We are a collective. We are connected. So it's like a web. We all need to put into the web light and healing and love and acceptance and forgiveness and all these beautiful, compassionate, and high vibration energies. And through that web, we are going to rise. Okay. So feel empowered enough and know your role in this. We all have a role in this. We all, that's what they're saying. We are all needed right now. This is like a call. Okay. They're calling you to bring your powerful self forward and to do what needs to be done so you can achieve your goals, you can experience your dreams and the things you've been planning, and through you we are all going to be rising. Okay, it's very, very important to look at this and to understand how important you are when it comes to this shift. Okay, let me see what you guys are saying. Love, love, love this message. Oh, me too, Becca. It's very strong. Me wearing a mask? Oh, wait. The lady here. No, but she does look like, though, Vera. She does look like she's wearing a mask. You're so right, because she had. That's so interesting. I love that you noticed this. That's what they're saying. I'm gonna show you you guys the card again. But if you look at her, there is like just around here where the mask goes, it's lighter, and then away from it, it's a little bit darker, as if she's thin. So it looks like she was with the mask and she removed it, and now there is like there is a mark, a difference. And how interesting is this? Because it looks like literally she was wearing it and now she took it off. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see it, but that's so cool. I love that you noticed it. And you see there is the full moon is there, completion, empowerment, letting go of the things that we need to let go, and really being filled with light right now. Okay, so that's really nice. I love that. I didn't realize that before. It is really cool. Yeah, I love it. It's so nice. Cool. I love the message. I hope it's resonating, guys. We really need to embrace the shift. And the Metatron is also saying expect more talks about this, because it's not just now, it's not just the month of September that this is needed. So just expect that perhaps they're going to still talk about this in some other messages we might be having, some other into chats we might be having, because this is very, very needed. But for now, for this month, at least for that's what they're saying, at least for the beginning of the month, the first weeks, really be observant of your own energy and of the triggers that are happening inside of you, because those triggers are the key. Okay, they are the impulse that will bring us higher. Okay, they are like, the how to call it that, they're showing me, that thing, I forgot the name, maybe you guys can remind me. That thing that we, when you go to body jump class in the gym, that you are jumping in that little, how do you call that thing? Oh my god, I forgot the name. um Kids use that a lot. What is the name of that? It's Oh my gosh, I forgot, you guys. I think trampoline. Yes, Becca, thank you. Yes, the trampoline. So this is what they're showing me, like a trampoline. If you get enough impulse, you will go higher. Okay, if you get enough impulse when it comes to looking, and understanding what is triggering that, because sometimes as the trampoline we go lower to then jump and go higher, right? So that's the trigger. The going lower is the triggering that they're saying, is the negative feeling that we are experiencing with daily life. Because if we choose to really look at that as an impulse, as a preparation, as what needs to be pushing us up higher, then we're going to go higher. If you look at the feelings and understand that they are there for a reason, and they're there for you to be acknowledging it, and they're there for you to use the feelings as this trampoline, as this impulse. And as you go lower, as you feel a lower vibration in you, and you heal it, and you acknowledge it, and you do something about it, then you're going to jump higher. Okay, so that's exactly how the energy is working right now. So make sure you are really observant of the triggers and of the things that are coming through, especially they're saying, especially in the beginning of the month, the first weeks. And especially they're saying fears. Okay, be observant of your fears. Whatever people say, whatever you experience, the fear that creates that anxiety, or that judgment, or that anger. Okay, because it's always based on fears. So look at that, and then let go of whatever people, whoever caused that feeling in you, let that person go. Look at the feeling, look at yourself, and use it as a trampoline. Use the negative feeling to heal it, to become someone better, to get stronger. So next time, if someone does something similar, you're not going to feel it. You're not going to go low, because you're already higher. Okay, I hope it's making sense. It's a bright light, exactly. It looks like she's shining, right? It's really beautiful. Anyway, I hope it's making sense, guys. Uh, we're gonna start. Let me breathe. We're gonna start the second part now of our live stream with the individual messages. I hope it's making sense. Okay, the energies for the month of September. And I want to thank everyone who is here with me until now. You're holding on to it, so thank you for joining me. And just before I start the second part, I want, as always, to thank you and to remind you to subscribe, and to remind you to join the Beautiful Souls Tribe, to go to my Instagram, TikTok, and even the podcast, because I'm trying to update every week with a new episode on my podcast now. So just make sure you follow it. And yeah, I think that's all I have. And also Patreon, before I forget as well. Okay, for healing and everything, join my Patreon page. Okay. Anyway, thank you, okay, for being here. Whoever is not staying in the second part for the individual messages, whoever is staying, you're more than welcome. But as always, thank you from my heart. You guys are amazing, and I wish you all a blessed, beautiful, high vibration, and full of dreams and magic month of September. Okay, I'm sending love and light to all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste to you all.